How's it going, everybody? Shockwave984 here. Today's going to be part 9 of our entire anime collection that we have so far. And this is going to be on another row of DVDs. And we're starting to get into, the bigger box sets. So it might only be a couple more parts, and then I think we're about done. So, yeah. Alright, so first up we have Speed Racer. On DVD, this I have all 5 parts. This is volume 1. There's volume 2. Volume 3. These are all like limited collectors, like editions. Here's volume 4, which I did finally find with the Mach 5 diecast car. Pretty nice. And volume 5. Did I say 5 of this? I meant 4. So yeah, here's volume 5. So these in particular, I have shown the Blu-ray version of the show already in one of the earlier parts. And these sets are probably, I think, long out of print. So these in particular might be a little bit harder to find. I found all of these secondhand. So, yeah, if you happen to find these, they were pretty cheap. They weren't too expensive. So, Speed Racer, you can get it on Blu-ray and another DVD set. So, luckily, it is still in print. And this is only the English dub. Alright, next up. So, we're starting out with some older shows. Next is Voltron. This includes Go Lion, which is the original one. Or its original name, Lion Force, Voltron, Go Lion, and Armored Fleet Die Rugger, which is Vehicle Force. So these two, this is a newer release, came out a little while back, and it contains both series. Really nice. The only thing about this is that you only get the Fleet of Doom movie. That's the only real extra that you get. There's no like behind the scenes things or anything like that. So hopefully, I got a comment about that too. Hopefully, or a few. Maybe one day we'll get a Blu-ray release with some really cool extras on. I think that would be really nice. But this is still available as far as I know. And yeah, Voltron, the original, because it is actually an anime. I didn't know that for the longest time growing up. Alright, next up we have the Marvel anime series. This includes Blade, Iron Man, Wolverine, and the X-Men. Really cool shows. This was part of like a big deal that was going on with Madhouse, who did these. And the shows look great. They're pretty cool. They're all really short. They're not real long. But if you happen to find this set, you get the entire series for each show, because each of them were like in 2 volumes. I want to say a couple of them, if not all of them, did get a single like complete set, but yeah, this includes all of them all together, so really nice. And so as far as availability, I think it's still in print. It might be kind of expensive. This I found secondhand. And if you are going to look for them at a secondhand store, you might find the volumes quite a bit. Usually find, like, pretty much all of them used quite a lot. So, yeah. Be careful with pricing. Alright, next up is Street Fighter 2. The Collection is an anime series. This is really cool. Very fun show. Get all the different characters. There you see Guile. I believe there's Fei Long. There's Balrog, Sagat, Vega, Ken and Ryu, Chun-Li. There's Bison. All sorts of characters all appear. And yeah, this is a really fun show. This one, I'm not sure if you can still get new. You might have to go through sellers, like say if you go through eBay or Amazon, because this is quite old now. So but hopefully it'll get a re-release. But yeah, really good show. And next up is one that was suggested in a comment, And this is one I was actually looking for because I had heard of them, but I never watched them. And that is Street Fighter Alpha and Street Fighter Alpha Generations, the movies. This is a 2-disc special edition. Or it's not that I haven't watched them, I just haven't seen them. Yeah, I've seen pretty much like trailers for them, like previews. But yeah, and I went ahead and checked these out after I got it off of Amazon for real cheap. And yeah, pretty good anime films. Really, really cool. Both English and Japanese tracks. Japanese, you get 5.1. English, you get 2.0. But yeah, really good. So you can get these separately, and then you have the 2-pack. They're not real expensive. Next up, we have YuGiOh The Movie. Remember this when it was being highly promoted everywhere. And I want to say this actually played in theater, too. This is one of those, I think, select few that actually played in theaters. So, or here in the States. Because YuGiOh is really, really big everywhere. I believe it still is in a lot of ways. The only thing we have of YuGiOh is this film. And then, what is it? Dark Side Dimensions? Or Bonds Beyond Time? I think we have both of those as well. But yeah. YuGiOh The Movie. You can probably find this for pretty cheap. And next up is this is a prequel to a very good game, or a good series of games, Zone of the Enders Idolu. Or Idolu? I think it's Idolu. This is really good. This is a pretty much like an OVA. Yeah, I think it's an OVA, not a movie. This is an ADV release. And this serves as a prequel to the very first game, which was really cool. Yeah, pretty interesting. You get to see some background and like development of like an Ender or Enders and all this. This is really dark, by the way, too. Yeah, I guess some pretty messed up stuff that happens. Yeah, the story is really good. Zone of the Enders. There is a series called I believe it's Dolores. And I think all of it's long out of print. So, yeah, if you happen to find it for pretty cheap, I say pick them up, give them a watch. Next up is this is one of the, this is part of the Girls with Guns trilogy, along with Noir and Madlax. El Casador de la Bruja, the complete series. Really good show. This is the Save Edition. Or correctly, Save Edition. Yeah, because I flipped the cover. That way you don't have the green on the outside. And this shows all the episodes, extras. Yeah, pretty good show. Another one where it's another mystery, about people's past and, just consequences from that. And, what's currently happening now. But as far as the show goes, the state of where they're at, the country and stuff. But yeah, El Casador, really good. You can get this for not real expensive. There is another set, I believe it's like a thin pack set for this show also. Next up we have Trigon, the complete series. Awesome, awesome show. The Ballad of Vash the Stampede, or Vosh. Fun show. I watch this on Toonami all the time. I did do a separate video for this. And yeah, feel free to check that out. And yeah, Trigon is the Anime Classics Edition. Would love to see this on Blu-ray one day. I think that'd be really good. Because Badlands Rumble has a Blu-ray release. So, yep. This should still be available still, I think. Next up we have Macross Plus. Is a really, really good OVA series. Macross just has a ton of really good stuff. There's a bunch of different series. We do have the original, which turned out to be, or the original series of Macross shows, which was 3 shows, like edited and stuff. This is a very, very good OVA. This is the box set version. You might find these like this separately, or if you find the box, that's how I would get it. But definitely do some research on this, because I think some of them have, there's a movie version for, I think, one of the volumes, and then the other has like the OVA episodes version. So this is the episodes one. So yeah, Macross Plus. I believe this is still out of print, I think. Yeah. Alright, next up we have Magic Knight Ray Earth. Season 1 and Season 2, the 15th anniversary editions. This show has been re-released. It is available on DVD and on Blu-ray. Excuse me. And yeah, I hear that's really good. It actually, Right Stuff's birthday sale just ended. It was all last month. And I believe it has. And that box set, I think, was not available for a while, but then it came back. I didn't pick it up because I already have these, and but I am thinking of maybe one day upgrading it, possibly, because I hear it looks fantastic on Blu-ray. But these are older sets, and there's also some sets that came out before these. So these are like the big, newer editions at the time. Still looks really good. Magic Knight Ray Earth is good. Definitely thinking of checking out the manga. Alright, so we're starting to get into the bigger sets in a little bit here. Next up is Ho Tenge, or Ho Tenge. I believe is how I've heard it pronounced a couple different ways. This is a complete collection. This has been re-released. I believe it was by, I think it was Discotech. And so there's a DVD version and a Blu-ray edition as well. So this is a complete series. This is like one big flashback. A lot of backstory with this show. That's pretty much what it is. It's like one big flashback that you're watching. And even with the manga, it's like that too, apparently. But, you know, this is pretty cool. English dub is pretty funny, pretty goofy. But yeah, Ho Tenge, or Tenge, still available. Alright, so next up we have a OVA series. Yeah, I believe it's OVAs. Megazone 23. This, I'm really glad I was able to find it. Originally, I found just the 3 volumes, but then I eventually found the box set. And that I really wanted. It's a really nice art box with some great artwork. Definitely reminiscent of Macross. And yeah, futuristic, you know, transforming vehicles, you know, highly advanced technology, and yeah, really good OVAs. And it progresses, so like characters get older and stuff. You have part 1, part 2, part 3. So yeah, Megazone. This is highly out of print, so if you do happen to find it, just buy ADV. You know, just be careful pricing. All right, next up we have Flcl, Flcl, the original first series. Still got to get progressive and alternative. There is a Blu-ray collection of that, and you can get those separately on DVD. This one you can get on Blu-ray and DVD separately as well. So luckily, this is still available. Awesome show. Also played on Toonami. It is an older set, so this set in particular is out of print. But yeah, Flcl, awesome. Next up, we have Helsing, the original anime series. And I did already show Helsing Ultimate, which is really good. That pretty much follows the manga more closely. I think it's like a one-for-one adaptation. And yeah, this is the original one. Used to watch this a lot. There should be a Anime Classics edition of this show that you can still get. Just be careful of pricey, because some of those are pretty high. I don't know, they just had like limited runs or something. I think it's still available. So yeah, but the original series is not on Blu-ray as of yet in the States. but this does have a complete series. So this is an older set by Pioneer. Really nice. It's actually supposed to come with a blood bag, I guess. Like a, like a replica or something. But yeah, that sadly wasn't in here because this was secondhand. So, pretty cool. Alright, next up is Manga Dio, the animation. Really good, like slice of life, comedy, pretty funny. This is the thin pack set. There is another edition, this is by ADV, where it's like the individual keep cases in a bigger box set. So yeah, Manga Dio. I don't think this is available brand new, like if it's gotten like a new release. Not that I recall. But yeah, I think this is out of print. The manga, I believe you could still get because it did get re-released, and I do have that version. So this is by ADV. So you happen to find this, whether it's this one or the other version, check it out. Manga Dio, really good comedy show. All right, next up we have the complete series that actually got a Blu-ray Kickstarter that did go through. This is quite a while ago, so you can get it on Blu-ray now with a English dub, and that is Aria. This is season 1, the animation. Really cool, nice, kind of mellow kind of show. Just popping in, just enjoy it, have a good time. Here is The Natural Part 1. So these are the old Right Stuff exclusive like box sets, because I think they were the only ones to carry the show pretty much, or release it, have the rights to it. This is part 2 of The Natural. Yeah, it still has the backing on it. Got all these secondhand and in really good shape. Really nice sets. And then the last one, the Origination. And they're also releasing the manga in like these masterpiece editions. I believe they are hardcover, I think. They do look very, very nice. So, yeah. Aria. Really cool. Mellow series. So, yeah, you can get these on Blu-ray. And as far as these editions go, I think one of them is like a keep case. So, these ones might be a little bit harder to find. These in-pack sets. But yeah, Aria. Okay. So we're getting down to the bottom here. Next up we have Heat Guy J. Box sets 1 and 2. Got these at a convention for really, really cheap. Really cool show. This has a lot of, like, kind of weird CG. These are limited edition sets. But Heat Guy J is pretty cool. You follow this like officer, this agent, and his android partner called Jay. And then the box set forms like his face. You see like his human side is underneath. There's his android part. So yeah, Heat Guy J. Pretty good series. There is a save edition. I believe it's... Yeah, I think it's a save edition. I want to say it's like a thin pack, but I think it might be a keep case. But yeah, Heat Guy J should still be available. I think it's like an older save edition, but yeah. Alright. Next up is another Right Stuff Nozomi exclusive, and that is The Third, The Girl with the Blue Eye. Is a pretty cool series. So this has some pretty cool extras. You get like these like pencil boards, these pictures, and yeah, The Third, The Girl with the Blue Eye, pretty cool action. You have this tank which talks to the main character. I believe it has the same voice as what is it? The Count from the Count of Monte Cristo, Gon Kutsuo. I believe that's the same voice actor. So there are some voices that you hear or that you might recognize. But yeah, it is a pretty interesting show. This does have a regular box set. I think it's just a keep case. I don't think it's a thin pack. But yeah, there is like a thinner set. Alright, so now we're getting down to the end here. So next up we have Now and Then and Here and There. This is a collector's edition or collections series. This is by Central Park Media or US Manga Corps. And this set, I only had the original 3 DVDs. I found them individually. But then I went to another place and found the whole box set with the bonus disc. And this is highly out of print. This has not been re-released as far as I know. This is a very deep and dark show. A lot of stuff going on in here. A lot of messed up things. And about this kid who ends up in another world. He's trying to protect this girl that he meets. And he, discovers some things that are going on in this new world. And it is deep, dark. It could be depressing. There's tragedy. You do have your lighthearted moments. But, yeah, it is a very, very deep story. Highly recommend this if you can find it for pretty cheap. So you might find the 3 volumes. The box set, highly out of print. Along with those 3 cases in general. The bonus disc might be even harder to find. So, yeah. Now and Then and Here and There. Highly recommended. If you can find it for a good price. Alright. Next up we have Boogie Pop Phantom. This is a... I believe this is a Right Stuff release. Yeah, this is a Right Stuff Ultra Edition box set, limited edition, comes with cards, CDs, and yeah, pretty nice set of goodies. This I found at a half-price book because I did do a video on this. Boogie Pop Phantom, very trippy show. There's a weird stuff that happens in here. So this is an older edition. You might find the volumes by themselves. This box set, highly out of print. It did get a re-release, and there's also a newer show involving Boogie Pop Phantom. I can't remember if it's related to this one, or if it's like a reboot or something like that. But yeah, if you guys seen it, let me know. But yeah, Boogie Pop Phantom, really good show. So it should still be available in like a regular keep case box set. Alright. Next up, we're down to the last 2. Speedgrapher. Did do a video on this. Really good show. I would love to see a Blu-ray release of this. I was talking with someone in the comments about that. And not sure if this is considered underrated. I would probably say it is in a lot of ways. But really, really good show. This is another one of those, like dark, deeper theme type shows. Got a lot of stuff in it. And but overall, it is very, very good. You get like narration. It's almost like a film noir, pretty much. And but for what this show does, it works. It is very, very good. And so there is a save edition of this that you can get. So luckily, it is still in print. All right, and last up, this is the final part to the Girls with Guns trilogy, Madlax. I believe this is the second one, or the third. I think it's the second one, yeah, because De La Bruja was the third. Really, really good show. There is a thin pack set, which is the one that I used to have. But then I was looking for this because you actually get a lot of fun extras if you find the regular DVD cases. Found a lot of them. Actually found all of them used by themselves without the box. Yeah, it's like an ammo case. This is by ADV. Really nice set. Madlax. Very, very good story. You follow Madlax right here. It's like her code name, and you follow this character right here, and you just go back and forth, and it's like, wait a minute, do they are they related or something? Or why are we going back and forth? Like, do they intertwine or something? And once again, it's about, you know, the people's past and stuff like that. So, but yeah, Madlax, really good. So this, unfortunately, I don't think is available new. As far as like a newer set being re-released. So you just have the individual volumes, the box set, and then you have a thin pack set. So yeah, hopefully, or wait, no, there was a smaller box set for this. I think it was also by ADV. I think it might be after they got bought out. So I don't think it has any extras. I think it's just the episodes. And I remember seeing that on Right Stuff, but however, I'm not sure if it's still there. But yeah, if it is, I say give it a watch if you can find it for pretty cheap. Madlax, really good. Alright, so that does it for part 9. So yeah, this one's a bit long. I do apologize about that, but just wanted to show a lot more of our bigger sets. So, alright, so let's go ahead and display some of these. So let's go. So, Macross. Alright. And we'll go with... Oh, no. Okay. But Aria. Okay. And then we'll put Awesome Manga Dio. I might change the picture. Okay. So there they are. All look good together. So yeah, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Have you guys seen any of the series that I've shown today? The OVAs, movies, anime series. Feel free to let me know in the comments below. And with that, I'll see you guys next time.